Good morning, friends. Welcome to our tarot party for today. And I am hoping for good results with you guys. Yesterday, or the last time I did a live, I had setting problems for today. And I am hoping. And so I feel like I'm a little better prepared today. And I am not, I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So I will be doing a couple of sound checks, but I'm assuming that I am coming across. So welcome. Let me see here. So, hey, Bina, welcome. So Bina, we are going to, what we need to remind people of today is that if they want to talk to me, they may, absolutely. I'm giving 5 minutes for free to anyone who wants to have me check out their energy and touch base with me a little bit. And so if you check the description box under the reading, it explains how all of that works. And so I'm grateful that you're here with me today. And I am going to be watching the comments also. So any questions, Magnificent Success, Bina is here to help you guys out and to show you how to support. You can press this little heart next to the comments to add your support as we go along. Of course, we hope that you will join our channel so that you can always be notified if we have a live. Okay, so today we are going to do a kind of a double pick a card because I have a deck of questions right here. And so this is our first pick. I'm going to pick a card from this deck, and it is going to answer a question for the collective for you guys that are here visiting me today. So here is our first reading. Oh, I forgot to do my Palo Santo. Sorry about that. I do want to cleanse the spiritual air around my house. And I also want for us to be able to release anything that's worrying us or troubling us to the heavenlies. The ancient people, when they would have a fire prayer, they believed that our worries and our concerns rise with the smoke and go into the heavenlies so that we can experience peace of mind. So I'm lifting up all of the people who are visiting me today. And I will be drawing cards for the collective. And I know that we're all linked by our desire to have more love and more connection in our lives. And today is a lucky day, St. Patrick's Day. So those of us who are wanting to be lucky in love, you are in the right place. Okay, so let me draw my first card. Let's set those over here. And the first reading is, wait, what? Wait, what? Let me set it up here. What is it that's happening that you're like, what? How did this happen? How is this situation happening in my life? It's very open-ended. Let's see what we have. And we have change your focus, okay? Okay, so something has happened that's jarred you a little bit. There's been something unexpected that has happened in your relationships, and you really don't know what it means. And so the universe is here to support you for sure, because sometimes when you are walking along the path of life and you're just doing your day, each day, just like the rest, you can get into a rut. So this thing that has happened that's shaken you up a little bit, it is for your highest good. So let's draw our tarot. Wait, what? Yes, indeed. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here. So someone is upsetting your balance. You have been marching along. You may be in a relationship with someone, and for whatever reason, There's been some upheaval. I'm sensing that your person may be going through a hard time themselves, that they have not been able to be there for you. They may be a little bit sarcastic, they may be edgy. And so every time you're with the person, you're feeling like you don't fit, like there's something wrong with you. You're questioning, why is this happening? What's going on? And so, what I'm here to tell you today is it's not about you. Okay. And you may go, wait, what? It is about me because I'm not being treated the way I am used to. Something is off. So, let's take a look at our tarot. Here we have this Ten of Pentacles, which is suggesting a happy family. So, it's giving the promise of a happy relationship. And so, you have been focused on what is has been in the past, that you're coming into a place where you're wondering, why is it not the same as when we started? And it's definitely causing you some headaches. It's as if your thoughts are going round and round in your mind, and they're not allowing you to have peace. There, you may be fearful that your person is pulling away from you. And so it's very important that you stop and change your focus. Can you change your focus so that you're looking more at what is working in your relationship? What are the parts of this connection that are working for you right now? This could be a work relationship. It could be even in your family, that you have had doubt, like something's wrong, I know it, but you've been taking it personally. What the universe wants for you is to celebrate your wins. Take out a piece of paper and write down the things that you enjoy, that you love about your person, because changing your focus to what is working is going to bring you a lot of peace of mind. And when the card is saying, wait, what it's suggesting to me is that you've been really wanting your person to change, that you have been feeling left out. Oops, sorry. That you've been feeling left out, you've been feeling like you don't matter, and that's not the truth at all. Your person has not once started to care for you or want to treat you better, but they are actually going through this. Sometimes people call it a dark night of the soul, where they're questioning a lot about their own life, and they don't have the bandwidth to give you as much care and attention as you want. So if you change your focus, instead of seeing the flaws that are happening right now, what I want you to do is to concentrate on what is working. Why did you fall in love with this person in the first place? Why did you agree to this commitment? If it wasn't supposed to last forever, you are causing your own suffering. Now, I do have a brand new deck. I'm so excited to bring it to you today. Let me just grab the book here with it. It's so new for me. Divine Timing. Hey, Rhoda, welcome. We're doing a very special pick a card today. And so thank you for being here. Thank you for trying this out with me. And this is my new deck here, the Healing Heart Oracle. And so I'm going to draw a card from here. I'm actually going to read the passage out of the book, because it's just so important that we open ourselves up to the guidance that is stretching towards us. The fact that you found my readings today is no accident. There will be a card pulled for you. Thank you so much for visiting me for our tarot party today. Okay, so here is our card. It's called The Unseen Heart. You are significant. Okay, so what we're seeing with that card alone is you're feeling less than significant because your partner, the person you're wondering about, they are kind of lost in their own struggle right now. So this is card 3. So let's see what your message is. Excuse me. Close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths in and out. Find the aspect of your heart that has been unseen by you and others. What does this part of your heart look like? Does it resemble a tiny speck of dust, a scared child, or a black caterpillar that has never bloomed into a butterfly? What thoughts, feelings, and experiences are held in this unheeded heart? Can you take some time to see, accept, and love what has previously been in hiding? Even though you have been feeling ignored or discounted, the fact is that this is not about you. This is about your person. They are going through something that's important for them. And unfortunately, sometimes our people have to have a bit of suffering in order to grow into who it is and what it is that's important to them. Okay, so take this opportunity, change your focus, and address the parts of your heart that are hooked in to your person's work. You will be getting some guidance there, okay? And if you are struggling a little bit to speak your truth, every time my throat gets scratchy, I know in my heart that somebody here is having a hard time telling their truth. And so if that is you, I do offer 5 minutes at no charge where I can draw a couple cards for you so that you can get more information about changing this focus, okay? So keep that in mind. The directions for how to register for that 5 minutes, you can send me an email for sure. Let me just add this here. You can always send me an email, and Bina will be reminding you of my email for information about getting that 5 minutes, because with a couple of cards drawn, you will get the clarity that you're looking for, okay? So let's just move forward here and keep my cards separated, and let's draw the next card. Okay, card number 2. What people are attracted to in you. Okay, what is it about your personality? What it is about you that people find so attracted? Some people say, well, nobody's attracted to me. Oh, yes, they are. You're just not seeing what they are seeing. Let's take a look. So people feel very safe with you. People feel this vibe coming from you that is showing your compassion, your kindness, your ability to give. Extremely generous. Okay, let's draw our tarot here. I'm noticing those broken chains. And so what that tells me is that you have broken free from some of the things that have troubled you. You've broken your own chains, and that is what people are drawn to. Isn't it interesting that when you get healed of something, that you attract people who have that same desire to be free? The World card. It is just, look at how the arms are in the exact same position. Openness, humility, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, I'm so glad that you're here looking at these cards, because people are attracted to your kindness and to your compassion and to your freedom, it can cause a problem. Now, why would that be a problem? It's because you can be so giving and so compassionate that you actually are not taking time to take care of your own energy. Many times when you step out of a difficulty, people flock to you. And if you're a bit introverted or you enjoy your own space, you may find yourself being a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit unequipped, right? Ill-equipped. I mean, you know that you are free, but how is it that you can communicate to people where your boundaries are? All right. So when you're stepping into this new world of freedom, notice that the chains are here, but down here the chains have disappeared. You are sustaining your new life pattern of being free of what no longer serves you. This Hermit card shows that you've stepped away, that you've accumulated the knowledge and the experience to carry your life forward, and you are open and available for new love. How we love to see the aces show up in a reading that are the fresh start. So you are stepping into a brand new world, and you are attracting new people. There's something about you, you don't even have to speak. There's something about your energy where people are gravitating to you magnetically. Your peace of mind is going to happen when you're separate from people. So important to take time to meditate, take time to take care of your inner life. You don't want to carry the worries of the people that come to you. You want people who are as prepared as you are to go forward and have that fresh start. Okay, so make sure that as you approach new relationships, that you choose first, what is it that you're wanting? When it comes to your ideal partner, what is it that you desire? You may have already written a list in the past. Right now, it's a good idea to revisit that list of who makes your ideal client, your ideal friends, or your ideal partners, because you're going to be attracting, and you may have already noticed this, where new people are coming to you. You may be invited to places you haven't been invited before. You may have some sort of offer coming your way in the healing work where somebody's going to say, look, we need you to come and speak to our people because you are carrying something undescribable, something that's important for others. You may feel that you have been called to spiritual work for a long time and that you've kind of been running. It's like, no, not me. This can't be me. And I'm saying, well, I used to think that. I mean, I never imagined that at my age, I'm a grandmother, that I would be holding YouTube virtual parties, virtual tarot parties. This was not 10, 15 years ago. I would have never seen this coming. And now being a party hostess is exactly what's right for me. So much fun. Love to meet you guys. If you're here for the first time, I'm Catherine, and this is Pattern Breaker Tarot, because isn't it true that we have our own patterns of shyness or fear of the future that keeps us from stepping out into our gifts? So let's draw from the Healing Heart Oracle for you. And let's just see what the message is. Oh, look at, isn't that pretty? The brand new deck for me. Healing Heart, face your shadows and grow. Excellent advice. Face your shadows and grow. You look at how the colors are so coordinated here. Let's take a look at what the book says. Oops. What is it about facing our shadows and growing? And we're number 15. Okay. So, dear heart, I know you have experienced neglect, rejection, disappointment, and betrayal from those you loved and cared about. This has hurt you deeply and made aspects of your inner self shut down or even wilt away. Those were the chains that used to hold you captive. On some level, you may be intimidated by those chains and feel like this will follow you into your new situation. So what's important for you to realize is that fear, the fear of those chains coming back, is in your mind. And as you change your thinking and you change your thoughts about people coming toward you, you will experience this fresh start. So watch as you go forward. If your heart does not feel right about someone, you don't need to figure out why. If something, your gut, because you will be forming new boundaries around you so that people will not enter in who used to. You are going to be so attractive with your new vibe here, but you will attract some people who are brokenhearted. They're going to want what you have. So as you spend time in meditation and really get to know who you are in spirit and energy, the fresh start that you will experience with the humans in your life is going to be profound. Okay, it's a lucky day today on the St. Patty's Day, and so take that to heart. Your hard work is paying off, my friend. Your freedom is right here, right now. Okay, let's pull away our tarot. And let's draw another card. Okay, what is our question for the collective? What they wish they could say to you. Okay, someone in your life, they may be no contact. Maybe somebody that you've had dreams about lately, somebody you haven't seen for a long time, somebody that you know is holding back. You know they're not telling you the truth, and it's been making you nervous and anxious because you sense something is up. And we have believe and succeed. Okay, what they wish they could say to you. So we are looking here. This reminds me of the Six of Swords because this is a canoe and it's being directed forward. We don't see the people that are seated in this canoe, but in the Six of Swords, what's shown is that your the spirit guides are directing a path across stormy waters. So your person, again, this is like reminds me of the energy we had for the first card pull we did today, which was wait what? And it was about the fact that there's someone who is out of touch. They're out of sorts. They're not acting like themselves. You wish that they would contact you so you would know what the heck is going on. So what this is showing me is that your person is in it. They're in it. They're in a mess right now. It's a stormy night. They're trying to go across the waters. They really can't see around them. They're totally trusting their divine spirit, and they are being drawn into a hero's journey. Okay, you have been the spiritual, or you could say the energetic. You have, out of the two of you, you have been the one that's been more spiritually aware. You've been a seeker. You love the cards and you love being able to study about the law of attraction. And Neville, who's my hero, I love the books of Neville. You may be Abraham Hicks, right? You're really filling your mind with new ideas and you're on a trajectory forward. But your person does not share your same confidence. Your person, because of their situation, they are in a jam. Things are not working out the way they want. They may be working at a job they don't like. They may be struggling with somebody in their own family, but this is not about you. If they could speak to you about what's going on, this is what they would want you to know. So let's draw the tarot. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. I'm glad you're here today. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we have the Tower. So your person, bless their heart, they are definitely struggling. Okay. So whoever you think of, when you think of someone who you haven't talked to for a while, when I come to readings for the collective like this, when the reader explains the scenario, I go through my own mind and I think to myself, who does this scenario fit for? Who is it? And allow the cards to speak to that situation. Everyone has a human right now who they are not in touch with, that they really are curious. What is it that they have for me? What would they want me to know? Here we go. You have been a Queen of Cups in their life. They receive from you, they like being with you, they love your energy, and you have done a lot to support them over time. You are a person who is quietly aware of the divine. You are aware of energy and how much it has helped you. You may use meditation and quiet times outside to build your confidence and to build who you are on the planet. Your person is the opposite energy. They are very confused. They may be an air sign. Air signs can have a really hard time making decisions. They can be frustrating because you can say to them, well, what do you want to do today? And they're like, I don't care. What do you want to do? I don't care. What do you want to do? You know, that kind of wishy-washy energy, which when you look at his face, they're afraid to make the wrong decision. They are suffering because all of these options are hidden. They're all upside down cups, right? This character does not know what's risky and what is safe. And so they're being very careful about their choices right now. They are going through this tower moment. Something unexpected has challenged them. It could be a new job. It could be somebody in their family who's suffering. It could be that they have to make a decision and they're feeling incredibly pressured. What they wish they could say to you is lighten up, okay? Lighten up. Don't take this too seriously. Your person needs to be where they are right now. Okay? They need to be exactly where they are so that the universe, spirit, the divine source can make itself known to them. You've walked it. You know that you have an inner being. You feel confident about life in a way that they don't. And in a way, you may have carried them, honestly, carried their burdens in your attempt to help them. But what they wish they could say to you is, I'm making it. Believe in me. Believe in me. I will make it through. You cannot make this choice for them. What you can do is you can say an affirmation for them. And one of my favorite ones is, I am so happy and excited, I am so happy and grateful now that my person has made their decision. I am so happy and grateful now that my person believes in themselves. I am so happy and grateful now that my person is releasing what no longer serves them. Saying it in that way, this is an affirmation from Bob Proctor, but I love that identifies what it is that you want. This is called living in the end, where you're picking the solution and using that as an affirmation. I am so happy and grateful now that my person is succeeding. I am so happy and grateful now that my person is believing in themselves. This will relieve you from carrying too much of your partner's burden. Okay, so let's just draw a card. And I'm feeling like this card is for your person from the Heart Healing deck. Your person does not have as much experience as you. So if you can remember back to where you was your very first tarot reading or your very first a metaphysical book? What is it that woke you up and made you want to be more spiritually inclined? That's where your person is. And it's a little scary at first. Let's take a look. And we have passionate heart, number 16. Use your voice to wake up others. So your person, look at how it's color coordinated. Your person is having a call on their life. That's part of what's hard for them. They never saw themselves as any sort of a healer or any sort of a teacher of these things. And right now they don't want it. They're like, no, 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 that's not me. I'm not a carrier of good news. But guess what? We all are. We all have people, friends and neighbors, and in our small world where we can make a difference simply by being kind, simply by being approachable. When you know what it's like to make a tough decision during a hard time, you will have a chance to do that very same thing to some stranger in your future. We are all connected and we can all create some beauty out of our story to share with someone else, okay? So do use that affirmation with your person. I am so happy and grateful now that my person is where they want to be. A powerful affirmation that you can use for your dear one. Okay, let's move forward and pick a new card. Welcome to my tarot party. I love giving tarot parties and I do them virtually. You can gather some of your friends together and we can have a private live video, just like this. Private and live, only for people in your circle. I can get to know you a little bit better and we can have a little bit of a deeper experience. Of course, if you live in Tennessee, where I am, I love to do real life in-person tarot parties. And so if you're interested, be sure to email me and I can help you out with that also. Okay, thank you, Bina. All right, let's look at our next card here. This is it. And we have SOS message. Okay, so here you are. You're like, help me. Okay, so this is for you. If you are that viewer who is right now, something's up, you're troubled, there's been a problem, let's take a peek and right away. No stalling. The angels are right here for you, my friend. Let's see what's here. Rebuild. Okay, so have you just gone through a breakup? Have you had somebody leave your life? Have you been ghosted? What is the SOS message for you, my friend? Okay, well, the cards are in a hurry to help you. The Sun card is the most, it's the brightest card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's considered very auspicious. I would say fair to say lucky. So if you're not feeling lucky today because something has happened that has mixed up your world, it makes no sense, you're looking for SOS here, the universe is here to inspire and encourage you. Let's take a look at our tarot. Rebuilding is not a curse, okay? Rebuilding is not a curse. Murphy, say good morning to Murphy, everybody. Something has happened, and this card, when I look at the angel and she's holding her hands on her heart, and she's holding in her energy, okay? Take a breath. Self-preservation is important. So when you're going through a hurtful time, it's normal to feel down. It's normal to have periods of sorrow, of loss, and pain. We cannot, as believers in energy healing, we cannot make the mistake of thinking, okay, now we will not have any more pain. Now we will be fine. Our life will be filled with joy. That's not true. And if anybody has promised you that, please question them. Because see that lightning strike? We have things that happen that throw us off. We are surprised by people, we're surprised by nature, and we're surprised by life. Life can deal some tough cards. So this could be for somebody that is being ghosted right now. They got stung. They don't know what happened. The person will not talk to them, and they're feeling closed. Okay, notice the sun here. She's not looking at the sun. The sun is where freedom is. It's just belief that there are cycles. There's night and day, seed time and harvest. You cannot protect yourself from life happening. It just happens. So there is the promise here of teamwork, the promise that even though something has shaken up your life, the fact is there are people right now in your circle, people that you know who really want to help you, people who can form a team. The last thing you want to do is isolate yourself and to close yourself off from the people who love you. You may be the person who's always the sunshine in your friends' lives. You may be the one who's always feeling inspired and sharing hope and love. And you need support right now. This part of you, there's a part of you that it wants to get back out and wants to be free, but look at that window. It's just sitting behind. The dreams have been put on hold. All right. There is no accident that you're hearing my voice today and that you're experiencing this reading, because your silent SOS, where you may be in your bed at night, you may have tears, where you're reaching out, you don't want to talk to another human because, quite frankly, they've been a little disappointing, to say the least. But you're here listening to my voice, encouraging you to acknowledge the people in your life right now who are kind to you. Get out a piece of paper and write down people who have been kind to you, okay? Realize that you are the sunshine of other people's lives. That when you go out of your apartment or out of your home, just going to the market and being friendly to the staff and being friendly to strangers is what you need to give you the courage to get back out there. There's a plan for your life, and this interruption that happened is simply lifing along. It's so important that you not take things personally from the actions of other people. Now, if this is you and you're struggling a little bit here, you may want to take advantage of speaking to me. There's no charge, 5 minutes free. I'll draw you a couple of cards and I'll give you some clear direction. If you're not sure who this person is, or you're not sure what the heartbreak is about, some personal cards can help. So please feel free to contact me if that is what you're wanting. Okay, let's grab the heart healing deck and see what the angels have for you here. When you look at that careful guarding of your heart right now and the call to rebuild. Okay, let's take a look. Hurt heart, I see you. Look at how these clone each other. The look on the face is almost identical. Let me move it over a little bit. The hands up guarding the heart. And the fact that this is red here, this hurt heart, that the strip is red, this could be somebody in your family of origin. I'll show you what I'm seeing. This could be somebody in your family of origin that's hurt you. But the fact is that we can rebuild. What I'm like here, I see you, your angels and guides and the divine itself sees exactly where you are. Here, we have two hands clutching at the heart, holding the light back. And now we see the hands are relaxing and moving down, and the heart is being exposed right under the glow of the sun. Take care of yourself. What happened was not your fault. What happened was something that was destined to happen. You will rebuild, okay? You will rebuild. For those of you who are familiar with tapping, I have a tapping channel, and I'm just going to add, hang on a second here. Hi, Mickey. Welcome, Milky. I'm going to add my tapping channel here so that you can get to it easily. That's me, Tap with Cat, so you can follow that link and it'll take you to my tapping channel. I do love tapping for rebuilding because it's such a practical tool. It's something, once you learn how to do it, you can do it for yourself. It's worth it to learn it. And again, I would be happy to share tapping resources with you. There's a few tappers online that I love. And so if you're not familiar with tapping, you want to learn how, or if you'd like to tap with me, I would love to have that. So go ahead and email me and I will get you that information. Okay, let's see what's next. Thank you for being at my my tarot party this morning. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your taking your time to stop by and visit me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. If these messages align with you, your thumbs up means the world to me, and it really does help my channel. So thank you for that. Okay, let's take a peek. What's our next card? For viewers who want their ex back. Okay, who out there, if you want your ex back, this is your reading. Let's see here. Darkest fears. Whenever I have someone that wants a reading for getting their ex back, I always think to myself that saying, that saying that says an ex is an ex for a reason. And that's very true. An ex is an ex for a reason. But one of my dear family members divorced and then reconciled with their partner after a couple of years of divorce. So I know in my own family, an ex can come back with reality and it can really happen. But many times there's kind of an unhealthy connection between two people. And so the ex could be not the best for you. So I don't know who this viewer is, whoever you are, that really would love to have your ex back. Let's see how darkest fears are impacting. So take a breath. Okay, so there is fear, isn't there? When you think about taking your ex back, it's worrisome. You don't want to be treated like that again. You don't want to harm one another. There's a lot of chemistry. You love the person, but somehow when you guys are together, there's a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, and you wonder, is this all there is? Can't there be a relationship where there's not so much difficulty? So let's draw our tarot and see if you want your ex back, what is it that universe has for you? Okay, so here we have the Star card. And Justice. And the Six of Swords. Okay. All right. Okay. So it does look like there's been some unfairness here. This Justice card in the center. So it could be a situation, like I mentioned, where there's already been a decision that, there's a divorce here, or there's something that is complete. And so it's like walking the edge. This is looking like a bridge between these two cards. The Star card is the healing, the card of healing. And it looks to me like you have made choices after this breakup. You have made choices that have been good for you, that you're moving forward. You have been moving forward, but your mind keeps going back to this partner. Your partner is thinking about you. They think about you a lot. You are in their mind. That doesn't necessarily mean anything except that you are in their mind. What does that mean? There's a part of you that's been wishing on a star. I think a part of you desires to go back with that person. And this is important because you are guys are connecting on the in energy. When they are thinking about you, when you think about them, it's not an accident. There's something there. So I question you first. Can you be honest about what dark happened back then? Can you be real with yourself? Okay? Because there's something here with this Six of Swords where this is a process card. There's a process going on. And so if they are healing, if they're also picking up the energy from their life and they're choosing to go for healing, justice may be done and may be included in it. And this person may come to grips with how they used to treat you, and they may be ready to give you what it is you deserve. But if they're in a process of just getting there, they're just becoming aware of their role in what didn't work, so they don't match your maturity when it comes to healing. This is very tricky. I'm going to draw a couple of extra cards here because getting together with an ex has risks, doesn't it? I mean, it's comfortable in some ways, for sure. It's comfortable because you know each other, but it's uncomfortable because you guys, I have the sense that you have gotten together and broken up many different times, okay? I'm going to grab another deck so I can just clarify here. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, it's hard, isn't it? When you fell in love with someone and had all the hopes and dreams that would last forever, and then it's gone, it's over. And the thing is, if you have a hard time moving on and you're having a hard time meeting other people, it just shows that there's a connection there between you and this past person. So let's just draw a couple extra cards here for clarity for my dear friends. Can you relate? Anybody here who wants their ex back, go ahead and hit the thumbs up so that I can see who it is and I can feel your energy. Or do you want that ex back? Okay, first, let's draw a card for our person up here. Okay. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. So when I look at this card to me is always one about defensiveness. Okay, so this person, it does look like they are still in the stance of defensiveness. Okay, so this is, again, this lines up with this card that they're still in process, and they have a blaming energy, and they definitely are sensing they want you to be different. Okay, this is not an open card, so I would say caution. Okay, caution as you move forward. Trust your own guidance. With the Star card, we have the Justice card. Okay, so it's looking very clear that you need to be treated fairly. Okay, something in your connection with this ex was not fair to you. And the angels and the guides are here clearly saying, don't step into something that's unfair to you. Don't give up your healing to compromise with somebody who's not going to treat you fairly. Okay, let's look at our Justice card. And we have the Empress. The Empress This is what you deserve. Now, gender doesn't matter here, but you deserve to be treated like an empress or an emperor, depending on what your gender delineation is here. But this is what you deserve. This is justice. And then let's look at this process card here, Six of Swords. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so your person does need support. They are not healed yet. They definitely need support. There's people in their lives right now who are causing them to think about how they treat people and what's happening next. Okay, so what you're wanting to do here is to stop fixating on that ex for now. I would say, can you give yourself a month? Like right now, we just had the full moon, and it was a fabulous energetic moon with an eclipse. So if you can wait till the next full moon, and oh gosh, look at the moon cycles on this card. Put this person out of your mind. When they come to your mind, allow them to just say, choose. I choose to release this person right now in this moment. Stop fixating on them. Stop desiring them just for a month. I think when you pull away your energy, they will get the motivation or not, but they must align with what they've done in the past that's hurt you. If they don't take responsibility for what has not worked out, it is not a good idea for you to reconnect. Okay, I know this is not easy. I'm so sorry that this is not an easy message, because it's not. But this is about darkest fears, and this person has no fear. Darkest fear comes out when you think about going back to be with this person. Okay, let's draw our heart healing card for you, my friend. And we have patient heart, move forward and grow. Absolutely. What we're learning here is that for you right now, if this person is destined to be your person, as you give it time, let that person go find their healing. You work on you, your family relationships, your career, your creativity. Fill your life with other than your ex. This will bring great healing to you. If this person comes back to you with the kind of apology and sincere heart that will show you that they've changed and that they're no longer harboring the defensive energy that shuts them off from you, fantastic, right? But meanwhile, time is going by. You are a sweet, precious being with so much to give. Going to the past does not look like it's going to serve you well, my friend. Okay, let's move forward. If you want more advice, you're not sure, you want to talk to me, I'm here for you. I offer 5 minutes free reading to anybody that asks me, because it's something I love to meet you. I'll pull a couple of cards for you. I can meet on WhatsApp or Messenger or on the phone if you're here in the States. But please don't hesitate. I would love to meet you. And it's tough, isn't it? It's tough when you have an ex in your past who simply has your heart, and you want to give them that chance, but not to your own harm. We don't want that. Okay, let's see what's next in our pick card. Here we have my deck. Let's pick a card. Message from your future self. All right, let's take a peek. What does your future self have to say to you today? Share the love. Okay. This feels like it's connected to the last reading, you guys, because what last reading was about somebody who wanted they feel connected to their ex, and they're holding themselves back from what's coming in their future because they are still holding their heart for their ex. And in this card, the future self is saying, open up your hand, share your love with who is in your life right now. Look at all these shadowy figures, right? When you go out to the market, when you take a walk with your dog, when you go to work, whenever you're out in public, you have the opportunity to be kind to people. Simply taking a minute to talk for just a second. Hey, how's your day going? Or what's the best thing that happened to you yesterday? Did you have a good weekend? You know, reaching out and connecting with people is something that we can do. Those of us, if you're here watching this reading, you're interested in magnetism and you're interested in manifesting and you want to have more love in your life. And the way to get more love in your life is to plant the seeds of love. Okay? So let's see what your future self has to say about this. And we have, look at all this green, green, and green, right? The Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful card. And we have the Five of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Pentacles is the suit of our money. You know, many people, when they see this card, they are immediately thinking of money. And she is. Look at how she's got her pentacle there. But notice her posture. Notice how she's got her eyes closed and she's just comfortably sitting on a cushion outside by a tree. The Pentacles not only have to do with love, but they also have to do with relationship, material goods, the house, the home, the actual physicality of relationships is in that Queen of Pentacles. So there is a part of you who really does enjoy you being alone. Part of you is grateful for tarot readings that are online because it gives you a chance to hear these stories without leaving your house. And this can be a problem. You can prosper so much when you're by yourself. I love my own company. I have a place, I have a woods near me. I'm going to be doing some tarot parties from my woods here as soon as it gets a little warmer, where I have places set up in there where I can sit and meditate outside. And so you may be like me, that you prefer your dog to people, because Murphy is such a faithful companion. He never gets snarky with me. He doesn't get sarcastic. He's just a great little buddy, and I love him dearly. But our task as humans who are aware that life can be really good, and that no matter how much stuff can bother us, we still enjoy when someone is kind to us, right? When you get an unexpected gift, when somebody gives you a big smile, this feels good. And that's what you're being asked to do here. Your future self knows that you are wanting something. Your future self knows that you want to be loved, but you want to be loved in a way that's different. You want to be supported. You want to be someone's person, and you want your person to show up, somebody who has picked you. I look at this card here, and this is the card where your mind is just troubling you. There's that crow squawking. It's like your thoughts are not helping you. You're separating yourself from the very freedom that you're wanting. So what we need to do right now is to find a way for you to share the love that you have. Now, some people say to me, there's nobody talking to me right now. There's nobody, my family ignores me. I don't have a partner. Who am I supposed to share the love with? And I want to tell you, strangers. The answer is complete strangers. It's the easiest. When you take a walk, when you're outside, when you go to the market, wherever you go, simply greet people warmly. Share a little drop of love. This is not a romantic card, is it? And yet we see all of these couples in shadow. See how they're all couples. So I feel like if you're here and you really want to have a lasting, sustainable relationship with another human being, your future self is you have to take action on what you know right now. Strong single person energy here. Eyes closed, not really open. Look at how her arms are crossed. She's not really open for someone to enter her heart. Something has happened in the past that has hurt you and separating you from people. This person may be your person, but look how far away they are. They can't feel you. This new seed of love that's going to be coming, I would say between now and summer, there's going to be something new coming for you. You won't miss it. You'll for sure feel it. But your goal, your future self is saying, plant as many seeds of love as you possibly can before summer. Okay, so kindness to strangers. It sounds strange, but it really does work. You can feel more loved by your delivery. If you have a delivery to your house where somebody brings you a package and you just take a minute and say, wow, thank you so much, I appreciate you. This really works to soften your heart, okay? Your future self says you are too much alone, you need to get out, and you need to trust. Okay, let's draw a heart card for you, a heart healing card. And we have unavailable heart, face painful experiences and heal. Yes, so your future self is saying, right now, there's parts of your heart that are not being healed. They're not. There's this icy cold energy. Parts of your experience have hurt you, and you keep replaying it in your mind. A good affirmation here is this. Hang on, let me think of it. I am so happy and grateful now that I've left the past behind. I am so happy and grateful now that I know how to plant seeds of love. I am so happy and grateful now that my heart is healing. Okay, it's time. Your inner being, your future self knows your potential and is nudging you forward. Take advantage of this reading today. Pick 3 strangers that you can be kind to in the next 24 hours. If you can get into this energy and enjoy the joy that you bring to other people, you're going to take steps towards your healing, okay? Let's see. It's 11:11 my time. So excellent timing. It's a deep message. Okay, let's go forward. We have time to pick another couple of cards here. Someone wants to apologize to you. All right, someone wants to apologize to you. So right now, just a clue for you guys who are here for collective readings. Right now, think in your mind, who has hurt your feelings? Who has been rude? Who has ghosted you? Who treats you badly? Okay? And whoever, the universe will absolutely bring you a person to use for this part of the reading. I'm going to do it myself. Bina, you can do it too. Think of somebody in your life who has made a mistake and it's had an impact on you. Let's see what we have. Just breathe. When I look at this card right away, I see that here are you, and again, gender doesn't matter, but somebody has hurt your feelings, and this shadowy figure in your life, you don't know what to do. I mean, partly if you open yourself up, they may hurt you again. You know, you're like, what? And you're putting your hand up like, wait, no farther. Like she's putting her hand up and say, stop. Don't come any closer. So what's the lesson here? Sometimes we have to take a risk and we have to let somebody in, especially if they're coming towards us and they are going to apologize. Okay, so here we have our Knight of Swords. So someone made a rushed decision. They rushed in. They always are rushing. They're not taking their time. They don't consider their actions. The way I describe it is they're not self-aware. Isn't that true? Some people, their habits are so annoying or something bothers you, but they don't even know because they don't see how they impact people. So let's see what our tarot has for us. Who is this that wants to apologize to you? Okay, the Star card has been came out 2 readings ago. So I appreciate that it's coming forward for this card. Okay, let me just take it in. Okay, so this person that wants to apologize to you, you deserve the apology. There's somebody who's made a mistake. Okay, but that's all they did. They made a mistake. It's so important that you not tell yourself the story. They did it on purpose. They chose to do this thing that hurt me. Because 9 times out of 10, it's just a blind mistake. It's somebody who misjudges a situation. So the divine is calling you to relax when it comes to this person. Breathing practices are very helpful. There's many YouTubes out there on breathing practices. Certainly meditation is something that I use in my life to help me center on my breath. When I am troubled, guess what? I hold my breath. I catch myself. I actually subconsciously hold my breath when I'm upset or when something scares me. So when you stop breathing, you're not at your best. Your heart is open to receive this apology. Your heart really wants it. Look at our 2 figures, they resemble one another. So there is a part of you that wants healing here and you want to accept the apology. But there's another part of you that's holding your hand up and saying, no, I will not let you in. I don't blame you because it sucks to be hurt and it sucks to have the same person hurt your feelings over and over again. But I'm picking up here that this person is agonizing a bit, that they don't know how to undo what they did. This card I love because look at how the figure sitting here that is not bound at all. It's free. But the picture, the mirror image is that they're tied up. So your person is tied up in knots. They have a bit of self-hatred going on right now because quite frankly, they did not mean to say what they said. They didn't mean to do what they did. They just moved too quick without thinking. This card I love because the motorcycle's off in the future and this figure is chasing it. And that's not right. You should ride the motorcycle, right? But no, there's this chase energy. I also pick up on the red of the sole of the shoe, which could indicate that there's family of origin stuff going on here. This could be a brother or a sister or a parent, and it's been long-term difficulty, but they are going through self-healing. Look at the light within the shadow. They are looking for healing themselves, and it is in that healing energy that the 2 of you guys can come together. It takes a lot of courage to open yourself up for an apology, but it is a game changer, all right? So even though a part of you wants to say, no, I don't want to let you in, it will only hurt me again, I get that, but the timing is real good right now. Here we're doing this on the, I was going to say 4th of July, on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. And so it could be that you have an Irish family, that could be, but it could also be that it's lucky, that they are praying for luck. And so don't be surprised if you don't get some kind of message. I put a message out yesterday. It says, check your spam folder, because I have a feeling somebody's trying to break through. Somebody wants to apologize and they see you as unreceptive. So I've got my other tarot deck. I definitely want to get some clarity here. So we have the Strength card. Okay, so you are strong. You're very strong, but you could be strong to your own detriment if your strength means I'm going to use my strength to keep them away. Okay, because if they are sincere, you owe it to yourself to take that risk and listen. You can always turn away when they're done if you don't feel they're sincere. But somebody is very purposeful in wanting your forgiveness. Let's look and see what they have done to deal with their erratic behavior. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Remember how I was saying about lucky, like today is lucky? So this could be a risk-taking individual. This could be somebody that's always rushing around and getting themselves into a jam, but they also have had good luck in their past. And it's showing me that for whatever reason, they're sensing a real potential here. They feel the time is right for them to approach you. And I'm going to look at this other card next here, Queen of Swords. Okay, so here we have that confusion with the Eight of Swords, not knowing how to go forward, but the Queen of Swords is somebody who sees clearly. So it does look like this person has dealt with themselves to a certain level, that they're being wiser about how they're dealing with things, and they do have clarity and courage. All right, let's take a look at what's here for the Star card. And we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is the card of don't cry over spilled milk. Okay, so this person has done some growing up. They are processing what has happened in the past. They do have regret. They look back at what they had and they're like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Did I do something? So for whatever reason that they're coming to grips, they may have had a female figure, a grandmother or a teacher or a mentor, really help them see the truth of who they are and how they are treating people. It could be, but this person is sincere. So as you check your emails this week, if somebody messages you, somebody from your past, please don't be overly suspicious. Allow them a chance to speak to you, okay? Because they are sincere. After you are finished, you can make your choice. You can walk away or not. But there definitely is an opportunity here for you. Just breathe. Take advantage of your breath to keep yourself calm, okay? Because when your body is in a calm, relaxed state, you are going to be more likely to make a clear decision, okay? I feel like this is edgy, like there's a part of you that does not want to forgive them, and I get that. I get that. But this timing right now, what's going on with the astrology and with the energy in March is calling you to do a brave thing. The Healing Heart card here is cautious heart. Have enough wisdom to get back up. So this is something that is important, because if this relationship was potentially damaging to you, or you feel like you were betrayed, and you are definitely sure that you want to keep this person away, you want to talk to someone who is close to you, a guide or a grandmother, perhaps a pastor, even a counselor for a bit. Because if this person is still coming back to your mind constantly, that's what we can get free of here. So be cautious. Don't assume anything is there for you, but give them that chance to apologize. It could be a huge watershed moment for you to be able to take this apology and say, thank you so much, have a good life, and really finish it once and for all, okay? Deep readings today. It's a lucky time. March is filled with the juice of good fortune, but sometimes we do need to do some housekeeping when it comes to our relationships and clear the air for what's coming in the next couple of months. Okay, let's go through and see what do we have here. For our next, pick a card. Let's see. Who has been thinking about you? Ooh, this is a good one. Who has been thinking about you? So there's somebody you're not aware of. They're very attracted to you. Okay, there's someone in your world who is aware of you. They're attracted to you, and they're thinking about you 24/7. Let's see, who could that be? Nice. Okay, remember the gender doesn't matter on the cards. It's just the energy. So somebody's been thinking about you and they are clear. They feel like you're their person. All right. And this could be, sometimes this is somebody who is like a friend zone person where you're like, no, I really know you're my friend. There is zero romantic energy here. I know. However, this person has gotten clarity and they may have let you go, releasing this butterfly, knowing that if it's meant to be, it will come back. So let's take a peek here. Who has been thinking about you? And what does it mean? Well, thank you, Milky. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for being here to visit. Hey, Nicole, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. I'm sorry, I'm just going back and looking at the messages. Tarot parties are fun, aren't they? I love them. Do you know that I do virtual tarot parties with people? You can write to me and ask me about that. We'll gather a few people together and I do a live reading on a more personal level where I'm able to answer specific questions and really dig into what it is that you're wanting. If you live in Tennessee, I do tarot parties in person, so you can email me about that. But imagine how much fun would it be if you could have cards drawn for your specific person or for your specific need in a tarot party. So if you're interested, please do join me. Okay, let's look at this. Who's been thinking about you? We have the Six of Wands. You're a hero. They love you. They're thinking of making a move toward you. And it's the Lovers card. Okay, so here you go, guys. This is a cool one because this person definitely sees potential with you. Okay, so it could be if you have a crush on someone and you feel like they've been watching you and you've been watching them, and it's not happening yet between you, but there is, you can't resist. I mean, you think of them and you wonder, are they thinking of me? I would say the answer is yes. This is a really nice energy here. So if we take it out of the love and romance arena, it could be that if you've just applied for a job recently and you are really wanting the job, this could easily carry the same energy because love, respect, the desire to connect with you, that's what's coming from the cards here. There is recognition of who you are. And notice we see the back of her. So this person is watching you, not in a creepy way, but they're aware of you. They're proud of you when they hear what you're doing or how, when they hear about what you're doing, and they are cheering for you. If you look at this, there's lots of hands here in the audience. See all those hands? I didn't even know those were hands back there for a while. And these hands show that you are aware of your own magnetism, that you have charisma, okay? And yet there's this area about love that's not fully activated yet. And it's all coming to be. Notice this heart energy that's just floating in. So there's something coming your way that's really important. Who is this that has been thinking about you? With the Chariot, there's an action card here. This person could live in a different city, and the action they need to take is to come visit you or you visit them. But there is definitely a vibe of partnership here that needs to be listened to. So if you've been dreaming about somebody, if there's somebody that has been continually in your mind, I would consider that there's no accident, and it's important for you to see this. Let's grab our clarity deck and see if we can get more clues. Who is this person? Why are they thinking about you? Definitely want to be connected. I love how his hand is on his heart, and it's just this desire, letting you go. So there's that energy of thinking, there's not forcing here. And I'm kind of picking up on the energy of the friend, like the friend zone. Okay, and if this is you, if you know for sure there's somebody that's interested in you, but that you don't feel that way about them, I have a task for you. Google the 36 questions, okay? The 36 questions is an experiment that was done by a psychologist, I think, where they take these 36 provocative questions that two people ask each other. Their claim is that you can fall in love with anybody with the right mindset. And so if this is a good friend of yours, you feel you can trust them, but you're not feeling any romantic vibe, do yourself a favor and do those 36 questions. Most long-term married or committed people will say that a friendship is the core to making things sustainable. To have a close friendship with your soulmate is the way to success. And a lot of people pass up people who are friend zoned because they figure there's no romance here. I can feel the absence of the romance. And the reality is, friendship needs to count. Friendship needs to have value before you give up on a person. Okay, so let's take a peek here. Clarity of belief. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is a stable energy. This is somebody who has definitely counted the cost. This is somebody who sees things as they are. They're not wasting anything, okay? And they're willing to hold back. So there's so much respect here. This person has high respect for you, and they don't want to risk losing you. So they are cautious as they're going forward. Six of Wands, when they see you. And we have the Eight of Cups. So they are willing to walk away. Okay, they are willing to turn. They feel you have turned your back to them, and they can't tell that you don't communicate your feelings to them, and especially if this is a friend, and they are willing to let you go, which is a beautiful gift, right? They don't want to force anything, but there's a connection here that's undeniable. With the Chariot, we have the Seven of Swords. So this energy here with the Seven of Swords is, I believe, fear of making a mistake. That they're so fearful of making a mistake with you, they're on edge. Bless their heart. This person really cares for you. And what's coming up with our Lovers card? The Four of Cups. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, see how the energy, she's sitting there, she's got her eyes closed. The cups that are laying here, they're not interesting to her. So this could reflect on other relationships that you've had that are ultimately unsatisfying. The figure does not even see the cup that's being offered. And again, gender doesn't matter here. It's the energy of the cards. So this is like a dance between you and that other person. And they are just unsure how to proceed. They may be a shy person, but they can't stop thinking about you, and they really want for you to give them a chance. So those of you who are listening, if you have a friend that you love hanging out with, they are your best friend, but you feel no romantic feelings for them, please go to that Google the 36 questions. It was published in the New York Times, I think. And there are 36 questions that you ask a friend to get to know them more deeply. And I think that it would be great fun for you to investigate this person, because they're fixated on you and they see you as so valuable. Let's draw one of the heart healing cards for you. And it's longing heart. Value what you have and more will appear. Isn't that beautiful? So I feel, again, value what you have. There, even though you are longing for something that you're not getting, and the person who's thinking about you matches you because they're longing to connect with you. Look at this from all angles. You can call me. We can talk. I'm happy to draw you a couple more cards for clarity, free of charge. It's in the description box. Just send me an email and I'll explain how it works, because this is important. If this isn't going anywhere, you need to move on and you need to express to this person there's nothing ever is going to happen. But I have a feeling there's something here that you're not seeing. Okay? Excellent. Wow. These are fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. I love doing tarot parties. I would love to do a private tarot party for you and your friends. You can email me about that. I can explain how that's true, because with the virtual tarot party, we can be connected from all over the world. So Nicole, thank you for complimenting me on my giggle. I guess I didn't think about that. Excuse me. Okay, we have time for another here. Oh my goodness, this is going longer than I thought. But thank you for being here. As long as you are here, I am here. So let's draw another card for the collective. What do you need to let go of? Okay. What do you need to let go of, my friend? Are you obsessing over something or someone? Let's see. Dreams coming true. Okay, what do you need to let go of? Okay, Oh, okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is how this little tiny universe, okay, it's a little tiny solar system, part of the universe, right? But this little tiny solar system in these hands. So what's happening for you is what you have been dreaming for, what you've been hoping for is too small. Okay, there's been a limitation on what you're believing when it comes to love. You're not seeing what's possible for you. Okay, let's draw our tarot. You're dreaming too small. Can you let go of your current dream or your current list? Have you written a list about what would make the ideal partner? I think the spirit is asking you to reconsider and dream bigger. Let's see. Yep, walking away. So you may be a person who wrote a list a while ago, like years ago, about your perfect partner, and you read the book, The Soulmate Secret, which is a good book and helps you figure out how to find a soulmate. Oh yeah, this is so true. Gosh, you guys. So here we have, this reading is particularly for someone who is not getting what you're wanting. You've been waiting a long time and it's not showing up. You are trying to manifest a partner and it's not working. Okay, so your dream is too contained. It's too controlled. All right, so what we're needing to do is I want you to write down 8 things that you feel are deal breakers, like when it comes to your ideal situation. It could be a career situation or love, but write down 8 things that you need to have, that they're like, yes, I would commit to someone if they had these 8 aspects. One client of mine from years ago, she said, oh, it's really easy. I want to have a man who, she was in her 60s, and she goes, I want to have a man who's over 6 feet tall, has a full head of hair and a flat belly. Okay, over 60. And so I said to her, that's such a tight list. I'm not saying the universe couldn't bring you that person, but it's rare that you find men in their late 60s who still have a full head of hair and a flat belly like a 35-year-old. And she would argue with me. We had so much fun together. But the problem is that if we're holding a dream that's too tight, it restricts the universe from bringing us, look at all of these stars, all of these humans that could be attracted to you and your gifts. Okay, so when people have this kind of message, what I would always advise is work on how you can be a good soulmate. What can you do to what are your strengths? How are you a great partner for someone? What is it about you that makes you ideal for connection? Because when you're so focused on the list of what you want them to be, time is clicking by. So it's important that you release, once you write your list of the 8 things that you really think you need. These are the ingredients to the recipe for happily ever after, okay? Then go back through the list and be strong and pick 4 of them that are not important. 4 of them. So you lay it aside. You're like, nope, you know what? I used to think that I needed that, but quite frankly, I don't. I want to be someone's person. I want them to look at me and say, you're my person. That's all I want. So if they're 5'6" and they have a receding hairline, as long as they worship the ground I walk on, I can live with that. Got it? So your dream coming true depends on doing rehabilitation, like rehabilitate your ideal partner list. Go through it with a fine-tooth comb, because guess what? Your desire to have this happily ever after, to find a connection with someone who gets you, someone who wants to spend time with you, is there. It's part of your dream, but there's something about how you're holding so tightly to what you want, and you're not focused on what you bring. Their attributes are more important than your strengths. So now this card with the 10 of Pentacles, I want you to write down 10 aspects about you and your personality that would be appealing to a partner. What is it about you that makes you an ideal partner to someone who loves you and wants to choose to be with you? This switch in your energy is going to jumpstart you before summer, okay? If you're needing more guidance, I will be happy to draw you a couple cards. 5 minutes, no charge, no kidding. I can draw a couple cards for you. We can talk on the line, on the phone, or on WhatsApp and give you some clarity here. Because some people argue with me and they say, no, no, no. I must have these exact ingredients in the partner that I'm attracting. Well, how's it working for you? Are you still alone? Then it's worth looking at what you can let go of. Okay, let me just grab our clarity deck here, and let's just see here. When it comes to walking away, what is the energy for my friend? And we have the 4 of Swords. So this is the sign of rest. Rest. Okay, resting what it is that you thought you couldn't live without. Okay, there's a place of rest where there's not so much tightness around, I must have these things before I commit. Okay, so As you create the list, we're writing down 8 things that you want for sure when it comes to your partner. And then I want you to take 4 of them. Remember, I just said that. Take 4 of them and remove them. What if they weren't exactly what you're listing? What good could come of that? Okay, you need to let go of the past view of what makes the perfect partner. With our 9 of Wands here, we have the Page of Cups. So this shows me the progress that as you release some of these past burdens when it comes to, I must have only certain things in my relationships, and you become more open and willing to learn. The Page of Cups has this wonderful, playful, free energy. There is a flow of energy. Once you release this tiny dream, this restricted dream that you have, you're going to experience a flush of delightful new energy when it comes to your relationships. Let's see what our card is here for this beautiful dream of the happily ever after. And the Sun. Cannot have a better card, happiest card in the deck. So my dear friends, if you are in that place where you have waited too long and you really want to have a lasting love, you need to let go of something that you are imagining for yourself, because the universe has something bigger. No kidding. Let's take a look at our heart oracle card. And we have betrayed heart. Risk opening your life to, risk opening up to life and love. Absolutely. So you, because of betrayal, because of being hurt in the past, you have created a tight little bundle of this is what I want when it comes to love. The truth is that your expectations for what you want are coming out of pain. They're coming out of fear. So as you follow these directions, and if you just join me, I will have timestamps on here and you can go back and listen to this particular reading, but this for sure is your answer to jumpstart your love life. Look at what it is that you think you wanted and prune that list, okay? Good on you. And listen, if you're feeling at odds and you really want some personal advice, remember, 5 minutes free at your service. Just email me and I am happy to meet you on the phone and give you a couple of cards for clarity. Okay? All right, let's go to one more here. Sip my tea. Welcome, you guys. I'm glad you're here for this little tarot party. If you would like to schedule a virtual tarot party for you and your friends, just email me and I'll explain exactly how to do that. And we have someone is thinking about you. Someone is thinking about you. Daydreams and decisions. Who is this? Someone is thinking about you. Have you ghosted anybody? Did you ever? Okay, I'm sensing that somebody ghosted somebody here. I'm thinking that you might have been the person that ghosted, because I look at like there's no legs on the figure here. So has there been someone that you left? It just was more convenient to leave without saying anything. It wasn't, you didn't think much of it, because your life dealt you the cards, so to speak, took you in a different direction. But I'm sensing that there's somebody that you ghosted in the past who's thinking about you. Let's take a peek. Okay, Hierophant. Yeah, this could, I was thinking when I opened it up, I was thinking this is work. that you, you know, a lot of times, you know, when you get a job and you get to know the people that are on your job. Hey, Eric, welcome. Yes, this is a virtual tarot party today, and I'm just doing a pick a card random for different folks and what they might be needing. And Milky, I'm glad that you're finding the accuracy of the readings. It's fun to do a tarot party where everybody that's coming has some shared experiences that go with all of this. But many times when you have a job somewhere and you leave the job to go somewhere else, or if you're a student and you graduate, you think to yourself, I'm going to write to you, I'm going to contact you, we are friends for life. And unfortunately, once you move on to your new situation, you don't write or you don't connect. So it doesn't, when you're ghosting someone, it doesn't mean you do it out of ill will. A lot of times life just interrupts and you kind of vaporize, like you disappeared from a community that meets, you're no longer there, you don't live in their city. This Hierophant card shows me that this was a step of ascension, that when you separated from the person, it was because you were advancing in your life. So I do feel like this in a job situation where you accepted another position, and so you were happy to go, graduate from school, you're happy to depart, you go on your merry way, and you don't intend to hurt anyone. It's not your intention that somebody would have grief because you're moving forward in a positive direction. This Three of Pentacles, that's teamwork card and building something. And again, it supports this idea that this is somebody that you used to work with. Okay, so it could be that this person that is thinking about you, that they have an offer for you. They may have enjoyed your work, your presence, and they want to connect with you. They want to do a project. The way the hands are formatted there, it just shows me that constructive sign. There's a triangle there, that somebody is working an angle, okay? And the strength. So with strength being here, I think that this person sees you as really strong. For you, you're like, you just did life. I mean, you went into a change, you accepted that new position, you moved on, and it wasn't as hard for you as you thought it might be. But the person who's thinking about you admires it. They may be somebody who needs to move on themselves. Maybe their position is not satisfying, and you were able to take your daydream and you acted on it. So they think back at you and they admire you. All right. But it's like, as you go through today, I would think about like the last situation you were in, if it's your last job or if you were in school, and think about one of the people there that was your friend. Okay. And let your energy, let the universe remind you of somebody in your past. This is not heartbreaking. It's not a breakup here. It's a move or a closing of a door, okay? Because there's something to this. Let's look at for clarity here. Why is this person thinking about you right now? I'm getting this sense that they may want to just talk to you because they miss you. But something is telling me that there's some kind of offer that's coming from somebody in your past, and that's why they're thinking about you. So here we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, first of all, I like how the colors are coordinated on here with that beautiful gold and rose. So the Knight of Wands is energy of an offer, and it's coming in a rush. So this someone is thinking about you. I would not be surprised at all if before if we have a new moon in Aries coming up. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you don't get some strange offer that you are not expecting. I'm just feeling that in my spirit, that somebody who knows of your work and they know of you and that they are going to be sending you an offer. They know that you're a good team player. It's easy for you to delegate and to collaborate. And here we have that. Is this the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah. Again, this offer. Somebody is starting something new. They may be doing a podcast or something, or they may be building something and you have a certain expertise, but they are thinking of you. They're thinking of you as possibly building a business or building a brand new relationship. This is cool. If this, for whoever this resonates with, do let me know. This is pretty cool here. I think you're going to have something happening within the next, I would say from the next 2 weeks, all the way to the end of April. So we have a couple weeks here left in March and then into April. So you can expect some action here. You are seen, they see you as strong and capable. And here we have the moon. Again, I mentioned that new moon. So I do feel that there's something connected with the energy of the moon right now. And this may demand of you some courage as you go forward, because sometimes the moon can feel confusing, like things are going in different directions. But remember, you have a skill set that is very unique, and that people wanting to be working with you or to oh, that's cool. So yeah, if you're thinking of collaborating with somebody and maybe your self-concept, maybe they look at you and they see more strength than you feel in yourself, don't let that get to you. Because right now what's happening is that the best thing you could do is keep working on your skill sets. If you're thinking of stepping out into social media with a podcast or with a channel, be sure to be a fanboy or a fangirl to whose podcasts do you really like. Start doing some research on what kind of outreach you would want to have. You will find that you're going to get on the wavelength of somebody who has a like heart and is going to be wanting to support you. Okay, so let's look at our heart healing here. What kind of healing will help our person here? And we have rejected heart, transform heartbreak into inner strength. Okay, so this person, they did go through heartbreak when you left. But again, this is not anything that you did or they did. Something came to an end in a logical way. When school ends or when you leave a job, if you move, you end up leaving a lot of people behind. The feeling of rejection that happens with that is just a part of life. I like how this card does pull in the same energy of the strength card, that moving forward in this direction demands strength, and strength of character and strength of desire on your part, and the effort that it will take to make this happen for you. Okay, very cool. Don't be surprised. We did have another message earlier about people reaching from the past to reconnect with you, and there's one that it's a little risky, you know, and it looked like there's a lot of caution, but in this one, not so much. It is definitely a sign that whoever does want to reconcile with you will be worthy of some thought. Don't feel like you need to reject their idea because you're thinking, well, who, me? I couldn't do that. Well, if they believe that you can, you need to see yourself through their eyes. Okay, let's do one more before we quit today. Let's see. It's hold in your mind. What is your issue? What would you like to hear? Let's see. For viewers who can't sleep. Interesting. Have you been up at night, or have you been worried about something? What's been bothering my friend's sleep here? Let's take a look. Take the lead. Okay. So somebody watching, you have been considering something. You may have already gotten an offer from somebody and it's worrisome. You're like, no, I can't afford. Nope. It's a chance I cannot take. I cannot step out of my current situation. You may think, not me. Lead? Me? Be a leader? And the cards are saying, yes, you are the one. You need to take the lead on something. So you're not being able to sleep. Something's bothering you. What is it? What's bothering my friend? Let's take a peek. And we have Six of Swords. Yeah, very interesting. And this card is sticking out, so we'll take it. And the High Priestess. Wow, okay. All right, so yes, I'm picking up the energy on this one that that there's a lot of doubt. Okay, that there's this could be a situation where somebody wants to promote you, that you're at your work, there's somebody who thinks that you're capable of a different position, and it's leadership, and you're like, nope, I don't, it's hot, if I touch it I'll get burned, I don't want to be a leader, I'm not a leader. So if this is you, this is your reading. It's an illusion that you can't handle this. The person who is offering you this position sees your true value, and they see you as capable. So with this card, it's like the person who's making the offer, they see you as a perfectly capable person, an adult who can handle it. But how you're looking at yourself in this reflection is all bound up and not able to do it. You're bound up. But what's bound up is your mind. Okay, so you're busy thinking thoughts about how ill-equipped you are, how you can't possibly take on this responsibility, and it's causing you to be up at night. So what we see here is that a change, it's like a restoration. You know how if you have an old house and you have to restore it, you have to take out all the trash and knock down the walls that need to be moved, and all of that restoration that happens, and start again. Because the person who's offering you this opportunity, they see your potential. See the light dropping right into the center of the mind. Ace of Swords means think about it a different way, because you are not seeing yourself the way others see you, okay? This High Priestess card is the card of your intuition. Right now, you are battling yourself. You're going back and forth and like arguing with yourself about how capable you could be to take on this new challenge. The cards here are saying, take it, do it, step out. You cannot make a mistake here. When you come to a fork in the road, one fork leads to this set of experiences and the other fork leads to this set of experiences. Each one is just a set of experiences that you will talk to your friends about at some later point of your life. There is no need to lose sleep over this. If somebody sees you as a leader, you owe it to yourself to see, what are they seeing in me? Why can't I see the leadership potential that they're seeing? Probably because you're not taking the action step to do it. So let's just take a peek here at the clarity deck and see, what is it that you need to know about how others see you, okay? Because others see you as a leader, even though you're thinking, not me. Let's draw our clarity for this Eight of Swords. We have the Fool. So the Fool card is all about taking a brand new story, taking a leap, definitely out of your comfort zone and into something else. There's what's that guy's name? Maxwell. No, I'm trying to think of the name of that book. There's some wonderful leadership books and YouTube channels. And so one thing I love to recommend is Charisma on Command, a wonderful YouTube channel, lots and lots of videos about how to understand people, how to read the room, how to be a leader. Okay, so take a peek at Charisma on Demand, because this is confirmed. It's time to take a leap. And then we have the Sun card, happiest, best card in the deck. Look at the sun appearing here and here. There is an opportunity you do not want to say no to here. Even though you might be afraid, don't be afraid. They will train you on what it is they're wanting you to do. And then we have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, yes, it's a card that comes out in love readings about love. But here, what I'm seeing it is loving yourself, right? To be able to follow the lead of people who want to promote you. Whatever you're doing right now, you're dreaming too small. And the universe is saying, step up and take the lead. Honor yourself in this journey because you have skills that you are not recognizing. And the people are not just blowing smoke up your skirt. They feel that you are confident and that you can do it. So don't lose sleep over this. Take action. Let's look at our heart healing card and see what it is for you. And we have reinventing heart. Get to know yourself anew. Absolutely. You need to see yourself the way others see you. This ability, this interruption of your sleep is a battle within yourself to figure out how to find peace with your gifts, okay? If you're young, this could be tough. You may have to be in leadership over people that are older than you. They would not be asking you to do it if they didn't feel you could handle it. Okay, my friend? So thank you for being at the tarot party today. You guys rock. For those of you who would like to have your own tarot party, we can do it virtually or in person here in Tennessee. So please contact me if you'd like to have a private live video. It would be my honor to provide that for you. Thank you for visiting me today, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up and be part of my little family here. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Bye now.